need to do notes. Some lights in here. Good. Brilliant. What did you say?
I just lost an eardrum. I had my microphone turned up really high.
Oh, bless you. You've got one left. Excellent. Right. Let's start with Claire. Now, Claire, did you at all manage to have a look at some of the preparatory question sentences that I gave you guys? So that was the sentences that, if you didn't, don't worry about it, but it was sentences that I wanted you to sort of practice saying quite quickly. Did you manage to have a little look at any of those?
But then when I went back, they disappeared. YouTube, they were in the comments. But when I went back to have a look at them again, they disappeared.
I don't think they were. They were in the description, and as far as I'm aware, they've been in the description the whole time. Let's have a little look.
Oh, I couldn't find them. Sorry. I did have a quick look, but when I went back to do them again, I couldn't find them. So I don't know if I was looking at them.
Don't worry, ineptitude is cute. Don't you worry.
Practice the song, but now I can't find them.
No, they're completely there in the description.
Are they? Oh, I must have been looking in the wrong spot.
Yeah, so if ever I do a video, the information is in the description box. It's not in the comments. The comments is whatever people want to bloody say about it. I don't care what people say about stuff. My comments to you is in the description. Don't worry, I'm just going to punish you and ignore you, go on to the next person. No, right. So, like I said, ineptitude is cute. So you need to show me that you're not inept. So off you go then. So I'm going to give you some sentences and you're going to say them in that exact way. So off you go. I'm happy that you're coming. I'm happy that you're coming. How are we going to say I'm happy that you're coming? Now, structurally perfect. I'm glad that we're avoiding the I am happy that you are coming. I'm glad that we're avoiding it, exactly as it is. But if I'm happy about something, what does that mean is going to take place? If someone is using happy or, any emotion and then a "que," what happens on the right-hand side of the sentence? That's right. And what's a really basic trick, Claire, my love, to get us into the subjunctive in a soft, hard verb? Use the hard. Use the hard. Okay. So in other words, the hard is the they. So if I went through the verb they, if I went through the verb come, je viens, tu viens, il vient, nous venons, vous venez. What's they come? Il. Well done. So that therefore is going to be the verb to come for I come, you come, he comes, and obviously still they come in the subjunctive. So could you say I'm happy that you're coming? No, I'm happy that you're coming. No, we didn't say vien. Vien might sound familiar. I'm happy. Hang on, listen. I'm happy. Vien sounds familiar. But we've got to go more than each individual word sounds familiar now. Otherwise, we won't progress. We've got to get used to saying phrases that sound familiar. Because each word that sounds familiar, that's great. Those words should sound familiar. They should sound familiar. But you can't work on this word individually feels correct for me. It's got to be this phrase feels correct for me. So again, off you go. I'm happy that you're coming, subjunctive. Lovely. Now close your mouth and breathe in for me. Je suis content que tu viennes. There we go. Don't practice anything, mine or anybody else's, unless you're saying it all joined up, Claire, because otherwise your mouth goes, yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. And it is. It is. I'm glad tu viens is in your muscle memory. We'd be up shit creek without a paddle if it weren't. But we need that you're used to doing like the phrase of them. Good. Do me another one. Luke gave us lots of examples. Pause. We cannot go straight, as much as that's a perfect verb choice. Where's me? Where have I gone in this arrangement? Luke gave us. You've got to have the us in there. Where's that gone? That's it. Lots of examples. No. What's the word for a lot of? Beaucoup. What's the word for of? What's the word for examples?
Example.
Put those three together as they were.
Beaucoup d'exemples.
No. Listen. What's the word for a lot?
Beaucoup.
What's the word for of?
De.
Thank you. What's the word for examples?
Exemple.
What do we get when we put de and example together?
Exemple.
No. Work on sound. Oi, 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 look at me. Work on sound.
Sorry.
Look at me. Say example.
Is it
I don't want a narrative. I don't want a narrative. Just say for me, example. Say example.
Example.
Put a d sound at the beginning of it.
Example.
Spot on, Claire. Brilliant. Just use sound, my love. Just use sound. Does beaucoup des exemples exist somewhere in French? Are you correct for having it in your mouth? Yes, you are. It means lots of the examples that Luke gave us contain, it is a specific thing. It is the most common error, but I have been over it many times with people. Beaucoup des is rubbish. I'll explain why people do it though, and it's not from a stupid place. If you are using any other word in French, like apples, apples are great, or I'm going to buy apples, we have to shove in a day and a lay all over the bloody shop, don't we? Les pommes, des pommes. We're always shoving in a day and a lay. I more than get it. But I'll say this once, I'll say it 1,000 times. After expressions of quantity, like beaucoup or moins, or trop de, moins de, beaucoup de, un peu de, we don't need the day unless we're specifically saying of the. So, for example, how would you say lots of friends? You've just ignored everything I've just said for the past 2 minutes.
Sorry.
Thank you. How would you say lots of objects? The word for objects being objet. Spot on, well done. And that you did on sound because your head didn't go left or right, you weren't visualizing. Excellent. How do we say lots of people? Good, or beaucoup de personnes. Exactly, not beaucoup des personnes. That would be lots of the people that, Claire's met, thought she was lovely. Yeah. So in other words, beaucoup de, beaucoup des, beaucoup, there's a big difference. Beaucoup des is a very specific arrangement. But I accept why people's mouth wants to do it, because if you said, their example, il y a des exemples, obviously the word day comes comes into your mouth, but not after a beaucoup, unless for a very specific reason. Lovely, Claire, this is good. So you're using the questions. So this is giving other people a chance to remind themselves of sentences. I would like to improve my French. How are we going to do that one, Claire? Good. Could you now do it with the verb aimer? So in other words, I would like, using aimer as my basic verb. How would I put that one in I would like? Good, close your mouth. Don't let me hear where one word starts and another word stops. J'aimerais améliorer mon français. Go on. Go on. No. Look what you're doing. Look what you're doing to grab hold of it. Yeah, trying to grab hold of it and keep control of it. Let it go. J'aimerais améliorer mon français. Can I remind you that if you've done one French lesson, or you've done 50 French lessons or 500 French lessons, French is a language that needs to be physically easier in the mouth than English. So in other words, just say for me in English, I would like to improve my French. Just say that for me. I would like to improve my French.
I would like to improve my French.
Now say it normally, because you said that a little bit formally, like it was in a language class. Just say it normally. Imagine you saying it to someone in your family. I'd like to improve my French. Just throw it away.
I'd like to improve my French.
Even at your least formal, English is more mouth action than French. Now I want you to say j'aimerais améliorer mon français, and I want you to make it less effort in the mouth. Off you go. Less effort in the mouth than in the English. Off you go. I'd like to improve my French. Off you go. Why did it pause? Go again. No. So this is a mess. Slow it right down, but keep it. J'aimerais améliorer mon français. Good. Let's do a game. Say for me français. No. Stop. Say for me français. Good. Now, as if it's one word, not two words, say for me mon français. Like it's literally one word, mon français. No, you're thinking of it as two words, Claire. I can hear your brain. Say for me mon français. That's it. Mr. Mon français. Say, imagine it's a surname. Say mon français. That's spot on. Your mouth is keeping it two words. It's not, it doesn't need to be. It's one word. The whole thing is one word. Good. Now say for me, it's a surname. Let's say améliorer mon français. Mr. and Mrs. améliorer mon français. It's a double-barreled surname. Say for me, améliorer mon français. Don't think of it as separate words. Your brain will put the divisions in. Don't do it. Say améliorer mon français. That's nice. Soften your mouth more. Look, you don't need to do this. Just keep it soft. Go on. Throw it away. Guys, here's a good point. If you're not speaking French for the English speaker, you're speaking French for the French speaker. The English ear should almost go, I kind of can't hear that. I kind of can't quite catch what words are being said there. Good. It's not designed for the English speaker. It's designed for the French speaker. Say for me, améliorer mon français. Throw it away. No. Look, why do I need 10 seconds of prep? I don't need a breath and right, here I go. Just bloody speak, woman. Améliorer mon français. Go.
There's a bit of a delay.
I know, but I can still hear I know, but yes, but I can still see you breathe. Don't shitter. I can see you breathing in and preparing. So don't bullshitter. Off you go. Améliorer mon français. Throw it away. Brilliant, Claire. Excellent job. Right. So in other words, when we do these sentences, don't always start at the beginning. Right. Let's do another one. Can you now say aimerais améliorer mon français? Aimerais améliorer mon français. No, we had a bit of a fuck up. So now if we've got a problem word, we look at the join between two words. Aimerais améliorer. I accept that they both start with an A there, and I accept that that's possibly, a bit of a tongue twister, but no more than English. I'm gonna go. Go. I'm gonna go to the garage. Go. J'aimerais améliorer mon français. Good. We're going to do the next sentence, and in this sentence, you're going to build it up for me from the reverse. Say for me, do. The word do. Thank you. Look, fait. Make it small. Fait. Make it easy. Throw it away. Go. Thank you. Stop speaking about French in English. Speak French. Good. Now say for me, you do. Off you go. Throw it away. You go. You do. Good job. It's one word, Claire. That was excellent. Now say for me, what you do. No, not the question, just what you do. Que tu fais? Go. Throw it away. Faster. I don't need muscle. Just say que tu fais. Faster. Que tu fais? You're doing it for an English audience still. Do it for a French audience. Que tu fais? That's brilliant. Less work. Mouth kept together. Molars close. Que tu fais? Que tu fais? Like a little train. Que tu fais? Que tu fais? Que tu fais? Go on. That's better. Blow it out. Look, you are trying to do this. All of you are. Just blow the air out. Que tu fais? Que tu fais? No, you're still trying to say it. Don't say it. You don't have to say it. Look, this is English. I need to say the words. It's not, it's French. You hold your mouth in the position and you blow through and the words come out. Que tu fais? Nice. Very good. Blow the words out. I'm not being a meanie. This is how your listening will hear us speaking, because this is what we do. Good. Lovely. So could you now say for me, I love, using the verb adorer, I love what as a non-question you do. I love what you do. What when it's a non-question? What is what when it's a non-question? That's it. So don't show me it's all different words. Just say for me, I love what you do in one sentence. Off you go. Good, close your mouth. J'adore ce que tu fais. Now, a trick to make this even easier is to pop a melody in it. J'adore ce que tu fais. J'adore ce que tu fais. Pop some notes in it. Yeah, off you go. Pop some human notes. Make it. Ah, j'adore ce que tu fais. Go on. Now that got bigger. Sucker. So you've got to be a bit accurate here. I know que sounds like sucker. Get over it. Speak sounds like spoke, sounds like spoken. Yeah, get over it. J'adore ce que tu fais. J'adore ce que tu fais. Close your mouth. So you are literally, I'm literally giving you, I'm saying go back to this video. Next time I see you, I will be literally giving you all of these sentences again. Any one of you, any one of them. These sentences are there for you guys to practice this closed mouth thing with. Good. Good, because individually your grammar's fine, Claire. Brilliant. So why are we doing this? Because we've got to the point where, with most of your group, is it's like the grammar's great. It's like, but you don't want to be thinking about the grammar all the time. We want your mouth to be used to going that word, that word, that word, and that word come as a little team. They come as a little team. So your mouth's got to get used to doing that because, for example, fait sounds completely correct to Claire, but as does face, as does faisait, as does fera, as does fera. So it's basically you've got to know in context what's on the left, what's on the right. Good, Claire. Excellent. Good. And it's nice to hear. Also, without being funny, I hear more Claire. You think I'm hearing less Claire when you go, bleh. I hear more Claire. I hear more of your voice because I don't hear the pauses and the stops. Good. Let's go over to Carol. Carol, are you there?
Yeah.
Good. So, lovely, Carol. So the sentence I'd like you to say is, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Qu'est-ce que tu veux me faire?
Now, did we not just have a beautiful demonstration from the lovely Claire of what we do when someone wants someone to do something? Yes. Say for me, I want you to come.
Je veux que tu...
There we go. So now remember that and go for what do you want me to... So just basically, in other words, if I got rid of the what bit at the beginning, what would be you want me to do? If I was saying you want me to do the work, what would that be as a sentence? To... Yes?
You want...
You've just bloody done it, woman. You want me to do tu veux que... No. Good God, Australia's embarrassing itself today. Say for me, you want. You want that. Great. Lovely. Therefore, what is going to go on the right-hand side of the cup now? And what is one of the features of the subjunctive that everybody starts with their own person? It's not you want me to do, is it? You want that I do. Yes, you've done a whole hour on this. So say for me, you want me to do. Tu veux que je... Stop speaking. No, don't speak like that. Tu... Take as long as you want, but don't give me tu veux. I hate it. I can't tell you how much I hate it. Go back to tu veux que. Good. What's the verb that we're dealing with? What's the verb to do, Carol? What's that in the bloody subjunctive?
Fast.
Well done. Up you go. Give me you want me to do.
Tu veux que je fasse.
And again.
Tu veux que je...
No, don't divide. Do you see what I do? You guys love individual binary answers. You love hand up in a group class. Anybody know the subjunctive fast? Well done, Carol. Walk out, have a coffee afterwards. You all feel good. You all feel you're speaking French. It's not, is it? Learn the group, learn the line. I know it sounds being mean, but it's not. It's only ever going to be like some Alliance Française piece of shit class if you don't get used to joining stuff up. Off you go. This is why we've got to do sound rather than visualizing, because you can't join up visual in the same way. So off you go. You want me to do tu veux que je... Make it sound like one word. It can be a slow word, Carol, my love, but make it sound like one bloody word. Go. Good. Now add a what is it? Add the question at the beginning. What do you want me to do? Kiss. Good. Close your mouth. Keep it smaller. Blow through. Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse? No, look what you did. Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Hi, I'm Carol, and today I'll be delivering, a soliloquy from Shakespeare. Stop all of it. Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse? No. Look at you. Stop. None of you are listening. Not one of you is listening. I've done a whole video on this. You don't listen. Stand on stage. Imagine that someone's watching you, and just imagine you're whispering to the mate next door. Just go, bloody hell, she made a right fucking mess of that. Imagine that you are basically keeping your mouth reasonably closed because you do not want the people to, fucking hell, that was awful. Hi, how are you? Jesus, she's put some weight on. Good God, she's got fat. Hi, how are you? That's the voice that we want. Bloody hell, that Carol, you'd never know she's been in an insane asylum. Hi, Carol, you look well. So basically, that's the mouth that I want for you. Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse? Keep it slightly close. Go on. Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse? Go on.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse?
No.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse?
Yeah, but stop achieving it through qu'est-ce que tu. Claire is like, yes, vindicated. It's not just me that shit at this. Close your mouth. Qu'est-ce que tu. Qu'est-ce que tu. All right, okay. Speak in English like that. Right, close your mouth for me in English. Right? No. Listen. Close your mouth. Speak in English with me and with your mouth closed, and notice how it sounds a bit stupid. Sound like that. So, hello, my name's Carol. Go on.
Hello, my name's Carol.
No, but that wasn't closed, was it? No, not enough. So, hi, Luke. Keep the mouth reasonably closed. Hi, Luke. My name's Carol.
Hello, my name's Carol.
Right, now, it sounds a bit dead. But notice if we blow through, hi, Luke, my name's Carol. Even if you blow lots of energy through it, you keep the mouth where it is, it becomes alive again. Hi, Luke, my name's Carol. But it doesn't sound like English. But look, I'm going to speak English with a French accent doing exactly that. Hello, Luke, how are you? Alors, my name is Luke. I live in London. I am a French teacher. Look, it doesn't sound un-French when we do that. So you keep the mouth. We don't lock the mouth. We put no muscle into the mouth at all. We just literally let it hang. Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse? We don't grip. Off you go. Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse? It's still true. Hello, I am Carol and I am from. Yeah, off you go. Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse? Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse? Good. Que je fasse. Good. Better than. Good. I'm going to give you some other sentences to translate, and then I'm going to come back to all of you next time I see you. I want this done properly. Good. Carol, some sentences. Luke has given me a new method. Well, it's not new to you, but Luke is. Off you go. Luke has given me a new method. Off you go. Method is feminine, but go again. Good. If method's feminine, what's the word for a going to be? Good. Now, Carol, we're not just doing this to make our French when we've said our sentences sound really nice. We're not going to say it in a shit way and then go, oh, I know, let's make it sound French. We need to be using this method when speaking, and 99% of what you're going to be saying to people is going to be the first time that you're coming up with that sentence, really, isn't it? So how do we do this? Is Lukey not aware that it's a second language for most people? Of course. So what do? I've said this before, we use or we keep the previous word going. So in other words, all of us here are old enough to remember vinyl. So imagine that the needle is on the vinyl. Don't lift the needle off it. In other words, once you start speaking, don't stop your voice making noise. And if you're not ready for the next word yet, intellectually, that's fine. Just keep going with the voice, or keep the previous word going. Okay, and this is what's going to facilitate this muscle memory. Because if you go, je vais, every single time you then say the next word, you're starting from silence. So there's zero muscle memory. So all of the lovely work we're doing to get used to saying stuff in phrases is a bit of a bloody waste. So in other words, I want you to go again, but I don't want to hear I don't want to hear spaces between the words. I want you to keep your mouth soft and take as long as you want. It is socially acceptable in French to literally give me like 7 seconds of it's totally fine. Go again, join it all up. Go. Lovely. Once you've then got that, by all means practice for speed if you want. Luc m'a donné une nouvelle méthode. That's fine. Or Luc m'a donné une nouvelle méthode. Fine. I don't hit any pauses between words. Good. He is happy because the sky is blue. He is happy because the sky is blue. No pauses between words. What is this crisp? Look at me. Keep your eyes on me. What is this crisp, shutting off bollocks? I've told you, slide and make eat a contact. I don't. It couldn't have been more opposite than what I want. Go. I know what you. I don't care. Go. He's happy that the sky. He's happy because the sky is blue. Go. Where's my sound? Up you go. Now the vocal there was not bad. It's not il for the sky. It's not Italian. Il cielo. No, it's le ciel. Okay, yeah, le ciel. Lovely. Off you go. He's happy because the sky is blue. Go. Stop ripping my wiener off. I am a man. I am not content. I am content. Go.
Il est content parce que le ciel est bleu.
That was much better. That place there, all of you rub there. All of you rub there. That's where your French lives. I'd like you all to start every sentence with I would. Start the next one with for me. Now, what would it be? He's happy that the sky is blue. Subtle grammatical change, but you're not beyond that. This isn't beyond you. You can do this. He's happy that the sky is blue. Don't take your eyes to the left or the right because that means you're thinking and visualizing. Off you go. He's happy that the sky is blue. Go.
Il est content que le ciel soit bleu.
Gorgeous voice, gorgeous grammar, apart from the fucking gender of ciel, which you said is la, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Everything else is spectacular. Well done, good job, you. Lovely. Good. He's going to wear a blue shirt. He's going to wear a blue shirt. No, look. No, look. Il va porter. Could it have been any less what I want? Off you go.
Il va porter un chemise.
Stop. Look, think. If you haven't got the word, I'm not saying in a bullying way. You guys need to know all the vocabulary in French. Of course not. Une chemise. Keep the bloody thing going. Why must I keep saying the same point again? Listen. Keep the point going. Go. Off you go. No. Il va porter. Look. Il va. Start it with il va porter. Off you go. Go.
Il va porter le chemise bleu.
Good. But what did you do? You went il va. I mean it. Yeah? Off you go. Seriously, you will jump so much further ahead than your peers if you crack this. Il va porter. Say for me, right. A game you can all do is say and then jump into a word of your choice. So pick a word like rouge. Rouge. Carol, give me any word in French you can think of.
Jeune.
Thank you. C'est Stephanie. Jeune. That's lovely. There was no stopping in the air. That was great. Give me another word you can think of. What's the name of the lovely country that you live in?
Australie.
Thank you, Australie. Lui, il va habiter. Ouais, il habite où lui? Where does he live? Il habite en Australie. Yeah. Good. One more. Let me give you a word. Let me give you the word object. Objet. Into objet. Off you go. Nice. Spectacular. Oui, je vais cet après-midi, je vais voir mon ami Al et on va aller. Non, don't stop. Good. Lovely. Good. Do a bit more for me then. So what else was I going to say? He needs to eat something because he eats too much. He needs to eat something because he eats too much. All the way through, in the beginning, in the middle, off you go. Now, in an ideal world, you don't have to have You can use the word you're on and hang on that one. If I was saying, what's he going to do? Qu'est-ce qu'il va faire? Qu'est-ce qu'il va boire? It doesn't have to be an it could be the previous word sustained. If it's quite a consonanty word, like chaque, like, every, you're not going to go chaque. You'd be like chaque. So Carol, oui, Carol, je la vois chaque semaine. Yeah, okay, good. And this practices sentences being in one go. So could you please say for me, he needs to eat something because he eats too much.
Il a besoin de manger quelque chose parce que il mange trop.
Nice. We had one little break after the Pasika and the Il, but apart from that, it was nice, spectacular, good, spectacular. And I'll be bloody honest with you. My French brain heard that. My English brain didn't have to do anything. Did not have to do anything at all. Good. This is the exercise. All right. It's really, really, really weird because when we were little, and people used to go, "Oh, Luke, can I come over your house and do my homework?" So it'd be like, it's like, "Oh, can I come over your house and study and copy my work?" I get it. But I absolutely annoyed people because I couldn't have music on and I couldn't have conversation going. That's probably why I liked the homework, because I was concentrated on what I was doing. I was like, right, now we can go outside and kick a ball around. And people were like, oh, should we put the top 40 on? Should we put this on? Do you remember when you used to listen to the top 40 and like record it on cassettes and things? And so basically, some people are like, oh, I need a bit of quiet while I'm thinking. This isn't trying to do your homework while the music is on in the background, because the music has got nothing to do with, you know, what you're studying. This has got everything to do with what you're trying to find, the word that you're trying to find. And that's why, in many ways, keeping the previous word going is a much better technique, because it's gonna, you're not falling out of that muscle memory thing that I'm trying to get you all to get. You know, this word goes into the next word. So it's not like, oh, this is distracting me while I'm trying to think. It's keeping the word going that's then you're getting used to joining. And that's why when you get a sentence correctly and it has gone well for you, that's why you've got to practice it all joined up so that it goes in the muscle memory bank. Do you understand what I mean, guys? So that, you know, so that then you can access this, because otherwise French just becomes a series of binary challenges and we don't want that. Good. I might come back. Let's see how we get on in the hour. So let's go to Ahana. Ahana. Lovely. Good. Off you go. So remind me your level. I think you were kind of like, you were sort of quite, yeah, you were, you had quite a nice accent, if I remember. Good. But again, accurate little workers who like their French, who do their homework and all this kind of stuff, love to be separate. I don't want any separate. Off you go. Lovely. Luke has brought something to eat, and to bring is the verb. Any ideas? That would be a person. Good job. Everybody just take your hand. Just take your hand. All of you. Go E. A. E. A. E. A. Good. Now say for me men and pot. Just say men and pot.
Men, pot.
So when we bring something to us, it's going to involve an A verb, a verb starting with an A. Not like our traditional A verb, like a verb ending in an A, but like, for once, let me give you a visual, a verb beginning with an A. And when we take something away, it's going to involve the letter E, like egg, everything. Yeah. And anything to bringing people or taking people is going to involve men, like men and women, you know, people. And anything involving an object. Yeah, exactly. And anything that involving things, are things that you can carry. I mean, if bloody Claire had had too much to drink again, I mean, it happens a lot. Come on, Claire Bear, over my shoulder. Come on, you daft thing. Take her home. You know, a family go, oh, we'll dry her out again, Luke. It happens all the time. This happens quite a lot. And so basically, if I needed to, I could more than happily carry Carol, but it wouldn't be my standard transport method for the lovely Carol. Sorry, for the lovely Claire. They're both lushes. They're both drinkers. So basically, if I went to take a person, emene. If I went to bring a person, amene. If I went to take a thing, emporter. Take away, like emporter. If I was going to bring a thing, like food, apporter. Yeah, so E-A, good. So I have brought something to eat. Off you go. Start with Off you go. I brought something to eat. Excuse me. Is food a bloody person or is it not a person? So are we in the men category or are we in the pot category? Thank you. If we're bringing, are we E or A? Don't worry, I'll just talk for the sake of it and you ignore me. Do it again with your hand, what I said, E. What did you say? Show me with your hand which way was E, which way was A. Show me. There we go. So if it's coming towards us, bring, is it going to be a verb beginning with the letter E or with the letter A? Thank you. All right, so Luke, so don't give me Luke. I've brought, because just translate I, don't say, oh, Luke. I've brought something to eat. Off you go, I've brought something to eat. What's the bloody verb? Am I bringing a person? Do I eat human flesh? Off you go. Any more? I've brought,
J'ai apporté.
Thank you. Right, breathe, start again. I brought something to eat, go.
J'ai apporté quelque chose à manger.
Nice. Good. Because I was hungry before the class.
Parce que j'avais faim avant la classe, avant le cours.
Good. Femme is a woman. Faim. So in French, we've got the words la faim. Listen, we've got la faim, which is the end. J'ai faim. Yeah, okay. And une femme. Okay. So j'avais faim avant le cours. Le cours. Good. Okay. Good. Yesterday, I went to my friend's house and I ate lots of. What did we eat, Sammy's? What did we chow down on? Oh yeah, lots of fish fingers, like old school vintage fish fingers, but she found me some gluten-free ones, and I like to go vintage. So yesterday I went to my friend's house and I ate lots of fish.
Hier,
Don't do and then stop. Carries on, not je. Otherwise it's just fake. It's just mimicry. Okay, off you go. You've got to keep go on.
Je suis allée chez mon ami. Et,
Stop lifting the needle off the record. You don't remember vinyl. I doubt you even remember CDs. But the fact is, because you're young and your whole life is ahead of you, and that's why we don't really like you. But because you've got a good French, I'm going to help you. So basically, don't lift the needle off the vinyl. Je suis... That's it. Yeah.
Hier, hier, je suis allée chez un ami et
you can hear it, can't you?
Et j'ai mangé un poisson.
I didn't eat a fish. I ate lots of fish.
J'ai mangé.
Good girl. Fight the urge to. Now, if you're an accomplished French speaker, I'm not saying you can't stop. Some people stop. Oui, alors, c'est vrai en fait, parce qu'effectivement, cette méthode, ça marche. I mean, I wouldn't do it. Right. If I was honestly speaking as me, Luke, talk to me about your method. Why do you think it works? Alors, effectivement, cette méthode marche pour moi parce que la plupart des anglophones, bizarrement, ils n'ont pas l'habitude de continuer avec le son cantipat. Donc, c'est pour ça. Donc, justement, c'est pour ça qu'effectivement, que j'encourage cette facilité. So, honestly, me thinking as me, and that's me thinking in an intellectual way. Let's just say I'm talking about what I did yesterday in a completely normal freaking way. Right, thinking French. Ok, hier, ouais, je suis allé... Luc, t'as fait quoi hier? Ouais, hier, en fait, je suis allé voir Sam parce que c'est Sam, elle habite à Reading, donc je m'occupe souvent de sa mère parce que malheureusement, sa mère est malade. Yeah, so there might be a breath pause, but generally, it would go all the way through. I'm not faking this. You know, so yeah, so do it because it will improve you learning stuff. So you're doing nicely, but we've got to get used to putting stuff together because it might be like two clauses together. How would we say... If Luke spoke German, he would live in Berlin. Berlin is Berlin. Off you go. How do you say if Luke spoke German, he would live in Berlin? Go again, no pauses. No, because we're not learning. Listen to me. Stop. You're not learning. I mean, could you say, right, my name's Ahana and I've watched Luke's video and I know that the hypothetical, if I did this, if we sent Claire to AA again, she might stop drinking. Doubtful. But she looks lovely on it. So if this would happen, you could go, okay, Luke has shown me that this is a combination of the imperfect and the condition. Fine, we get it that you know that, but your math doesn't know that, does it? Because it's hunting around every time. So that's why, to learn the stuff you know better, link, off you go. I don't want any pauses. You can go as slowly as you want. If Luke spoke German, he would live in Berlin. Off you go. No. Thank you, all the way through.
Si Luc parlait, il habiterait à
No, we've got pauses all the way through. So what pauses show me where there's grammar doubt. Your debate was, is it parler l'allemand or parler allemand? Strictly speaking, in French, parler with the le means to speak the language as in the capacity, and parler without the le means to, Luc speaks French with his mom. Luc parle français avec sa mère. Luc speaks French, Luc parle français. So that's strictly the reason, but a lot of French people forget which one. So in other words, when I ask you guys to join, it's really telling where the joins stop, because that tells you where there's a bit of nervousness in the brain. And that's where the following time there will also be nervousness in the bloody brain. So it's one of the best ways of detecting, do you know what I mean, where there's some crap going on that we need to clean up. So if I told you in this case it was parler l'allemand, okay, although parler allemand is acceptable. So if I told you it's parler l'allemand, could you go again for me? No, do me another one. If Luke knew the answer, he would say something. If Luke knew the answer, he would say something. Don't stop. Go slowly as you want, but don't stop.
Si Luc savait la réponse, il dirait quelque chose.
Good girl. If Luke went to church, he would burn. No. If Luke went to church, he would see his, I was going to say grandma, but sadly not as of last week. If Luke went to church, he would see his grandma's friends. If Luke went to church, he would see his grandma's friends.
Je sais pas le mot pour
Heathen. L'église.
Ah oui, c'est ça, ok. Si Luc allait à l'église.
Don't stop the breath. No, there was no. That was just two thoughts. That was two thoughts placed side by side quite quickly. So that was still a breath stop. Off you go. If Luke went to church.
Si Luc allait à l'église.
Smoothly. It wasn't smoothly. Si Luc allait à l'église, go.
Si Luc allait.
See what I mean? Now, listen to me. Listen to Auntie Luki. I take no pleasure from you screwing that up at all, because you're a very capable young lady. I mean, you're all capable here. Everybody's great in this group. There's no duffers. The fact is, though, didn't that just show me that your mouth didn't like going allez, allez, allez? Do you see what I'm saying? You didn't join that the first time, and lo and behold, where was the screw up the second time? Yeah, this method isn't me being mean. It's me being lovely. It's trying to say, look, get this down. Now, it might be you don't bloody know the grammar for half of these sentences. You might have to read it in one of my videos or copy me, press pause, say it in an all-linked way. Fine. I'm not saying you have to know this shit from the get-go. That's why we've got the videos, of course. Go again. Just say for me, allez à l'église, allez. And don't be afraid to practice, guys, the bit that's the problem. Don't be afraid to go allez. If you go, just say for me, allez. And again, allez. Now say, that's it. Now say for me, Luke. Say for me, Luke. If Luke went to church, he would see his grandma's friends. Off you go.
Si Luc allait à l'église, il verrait les amis de sa grand-mère.
My grandma, God bless her, she died 7 days ago. Everybody say, we love you, Elizabeth, we miss you. Known as Bet. She was a woman. It's ever so peculiar. My mother is a woman, and her mother before her was a woman. And do you know what? It must be a family tradition, because her mother before her was a woman. So weirdly, sorry, gender non-binary tribe, grandmas tend to be female. So what's the gender? What's the gender of a grandma? Lovely. Why would I possibly accept that you might have said son grand-mère? Because grand-mère is what we say for grandma, but we don't say grande-mère. And people go, why aren't we saying the feminine big? So it might be that your little mouth is used to saying son with the grand word. That's me intellectualizing your mistake. That's me being kind. It might not be for that reason at all. Lovely. Next sentence. One more. If Luke if Luke had a sister, he would go to see her. If Luke had a sister, he would go to see her.
Si Luc avait une sœur,
Pause. Did the pause method reveal your weakness? Yes, it did. Everybody, what is the auxiliary? I know, but what is the future irregular of go? Ir. Go again. C'est Luc qui avait une sœur, il irait la voir. Go on.
Si Luc avait
No mess, no mess, no mess. Si Luc avait, close your mouth. Si Luc avait une sœur, no.
Luc avait une sœur, il irait la
Look, you're going. I can see you've got beautiful teeth.
irait.
You've got beautiful teeth. Look. You've got beautiful teeth. I don't need to see them. This is you. Si Luc avait une sœur, il irait. Now, you've got this trick that is nice, that you use your nasal and you use your tight consonant once you get going in a word, which is mimicking French very nicely, I have to say. But I don't want to see your pearly whites as much. Ouais, si Luc avait une sœur, il irait la voir. Because people are not going to speak like this to you, I'm afraid. They're not going to. Or not, certainly not all the time. Good. Let's go those three sentences again, slightly differently. If Luke had if Luke had known the answer, he would have said something. Off you go. If Luke had known the answer. So this, guys, for those of you watching, is the past hypothetical. So we've just done the present hypothetical, yeah, which used imperfect and conditional. Can I remind you that if you went the other way around, if you went, Luke would know the answer. No, Luke would say something if he knew the answer. You could go the other way around, yeah, but you'd obviously be using the imperfect tense after the C. So could you now take it to a different feeling into the past hypothetical?
Luc avait su la réponse.
That's it. He would have said something.
Je sais pas.
I know, because Luke is meanie. So, right, listen to me. Two difficult things about to take place. I'm about to finally open this bloody avocado. And secondly, wasn't there someone in your country that said young people can't afford mortgages because they're all buying avocados? I'm sure somebody said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up on international stuff. I'm down with Australia. So basically, yeah. So here's the grammar. If you are using would, so if you are using if this shit happened, this shit would happen. The two tenses that you're going to use in partnership are the imperfect and the conditional. In other words, the was tense and the would tense. If you go into the past hypothetical, that means, so present tense now, talking about this current moment. If Claire came to London, I would take her somewhere lovely. That's in this current environment. If Claire came to London, I would take her somewhere lovely. You know, si Claire venait à Londres, what's the verb to take a person, Ahana? You don't listen. M&A. Yeah, A-E, remember?
Yeah.
So basically, if Claire came to London, I would take her. Si Claire venait à Londres, je l'amènerais. I would take her somewhere lovely. Now, if Claire had come in the past, if Claire had come to London, I would have taken her. So in other words, it's still going to use the imperfect and the conditional. I'll say that again, guys. It's still going to use the imperfect and the conditional, but it's going to use them as auxiliaries. It's going to use them as auxiliaries. What is the tense that has the imperfect as an auxiliary? Say for me, Ahana, say for me, Luke has eaten.
Luc a mangé.
What's Luke had eaten?
Luc avait mangé.
Great. And what is the tense there? With what's that called? Luke.
Oh, it's Luc aurait mangé.
Oi! Discipline. We're not on that shit. Luke had eaten. What is it called? Luc avait mangé. What's that called? Thank you. Is that a tense you guys already know? Yes. Good. So that's if Luke had. You're going to use the pluperfect. You're going to put the middle word on was. So you're still using was after if, but you're doing it on the middle word now. Lovely. Now we're going to go to anybody that wants the videos on this, email me. Just say, Luke, can I have could I just have the videos on the hypotheticals? Right, Ahana. If Luke, this is great for everybody though. So in other words, did we just use an auxiliary tense? So in our first method, if Claire lived in London, I would see her more often. Si Claire habitait, imperfect, à Londres, je la verrai, it's gone. Imperfect, conditional. In the second method, if Claire had lived in London 2 years ago, I would have seen her. It's talking hypothetically about the past. It's still going to use the same pairings, imperfect and conditional, but it's going to do it on the auxiliary verb. So the verb tense that's got imperfect on the auxiliary, pardon me talking and eating, The verb tense that's got imperfect on the auxiliary is known as the had tense, isn't it? The plus que parfait. As you've just had the penny drop, what's the tense called where we've got the conditional on the auxiliary? What's that? That's the conditional past, isn't it? Yeah, I would have done something. So say for me, just say for me, I went. Just say for me, I went. I had gone. We're in an extra verb.
J'étais allé.
All we've done, pardon me, my mouthful, is make the middle bit was. I would have gone. Remember, it's a be verb.
Je serais allé.
Lovely. Or je serais allé. Good. Luke has eaten. Luke has eaten.
Luc a mangé.
Keep it smooth. Luke had eaten.
Luc avait mangé.
Luke would have eaten.
Luc aurait mangé.
Mm-hmm. Luke, I got washed. Poetry past, reflexive past. Je me suis
lavé.
Mm-hmm. And again,
Je me suis lavé.
I had got washed. Remember the technique. The auxiliaries. That's it. Good girl. Only the auxiliary changes. I would have got washed.
Je me serais lavé.
Those are the only three possibilities that's going to come at you in French. So do one final one for me. We must move on, but this is good for everybody. If you don't understand what's gone on there, email me, say, hi, Lukey. Could you please send me the videos on the present hypothetical and the past hypothetical? Lovely. Could you say for me, if Luke had given me something to eat, I would have eaten it.
Si Luc m'avait donné quelque chose à manger, je le mangerais.
I would have. No, you're jumping between the two systems, aren't you?
Yeah, okay.
Guys, it's either going to be no auxiliary or an auxiliary. Up you go again. I would have eaten it.
J'aurais le mangé.
Where do pronouns go? If I asked Claire or Carol and I said, where do pronouns go? Those women would go bits before verbs, unless there's an infinitive. Up you go. Go again.
Si Luc m'avait donné quelque chose à manger, je l'aurais mangé.
Thank you. Look at this. Luc l'a mangé, Luc l'avait mangé, Luc l'aurait mangé, Luc l'aurait mangé. Subjunctive que Luc l'ait mangé. We don't move the pronoun. Good. Right. Well done. Let's move on to, what time is it? Oh God, I've only got 5 minutes. I'm so sorry, but that was useful for everybody. Let me quickly go to Vanessa. Good. Vanessa. Are you there, Vanessa, my love? Good. Now, did you have a little chance to practice any of the practice sentences or not? Maybe you did or you didn't. You did. Good. Right. So let me give you some then. I want to hear some. So could you say for me, I'm going to have to eat it. I'm going to give you the French and I want you to say it smoothly. Je vais devoir la manger. I want you to say it smoothly and all put together. Off you go. Good. Now you need to lose the sort of British equality and you need to just throw it away. Je vais devoir la manger. Give me, vibrate for me. Je vais devoir la manger. Go. Oh. Your train is going. I want. Je vais devoir la manger. Oh, slowly. Je vais devoir la manger. Go on. Gorgeous. Now do that again, only don't feel that we need to make the mouth big. But where you just engaged from was gorgeous. What a nice voice that turned into. What did you say? More of that, exactly. Je vais devoir la manger. No, but look, you're now doing the join, but you're je vais devoir. Do you see what I mean? It's sounding quite consonanty. Tiny little consonant. Je vais devoir la manger. Je vais devoir la manger. Throw it away. Je vais devoir la manger. No, I don't need the beginnings and the ends of words. Good. I'm going to work with Nick soon. Je vais bientôt bosser avec Nick. Je vais bientôt bosser avec Nick. Off you go.
Je vais bientôt bosser avec Nick.
Close your mouth. Je vais bientôt bosser avec Nick.
Je vais bientôt bosser avec Nick.
Nice. Everybody's got a different vibration. Good. I'm happy that you've come. You're coming. Je suis content for me. So you're saying it for a man. Je suis content que tu viennes. Je suis content que tu viennes. Keep the consonant small, not je suis contente que tu viennes. Je suis content que tu viennes. Je suis content que tu viennes. Go.
Je suis content que tu viennes.
That's so nice, Vanessa. We're getting there. Every sentence is getting better. More Vanessa, more Claire, more Carol, more Ahana. I want more of this voice. I'm not trying to silence you guys. I want, hi Luke, how are you? Salut Luke, comment tu vas? I want it all going through, not just because it will facilitate grammar learning, which it bloody will. Lovely. This is a bit of a tricky one grammar-wise. Luke's just cut his hair. Luc vient de se couper les cheveux. Luc vient de se couper les cheveux. Now, so again, the joining betrays grammar. His hair, parmi mouthful, you desperately want to say ses cheveux. Body parts as a rule, not all the time, but we try and use les. For the grammaticians amongst you, I buzz my own head. So Luc vient de se couper les cheveux is going to be Luc vient de se couper les cheveux. But if it was Luc got his hair cut by someone else, Luc vient de se faire couper les cheveux. That is the causative. Normally when people say they got the haircut, it means some bugger else did it. So je me suis fait couper les cheveux. If you have something else done to you by something else, you often use faire. I got massaged. God, I wish. Je me suis fait masser. Lovely. So say for me, Luc vient de se couper les cheveux. So you got to sort of work out in the sentence, which is the bit that you're going to go a little bit faster on and keep your mouth small, and which is the bit that you're going to slide on. The consonanty stuff, keep your mouth small. The slide, so Luc vient de se couper les cheveux. Which bits do you want to slide on and which bits do you want to keep it small? The more consonants, keep your mouth teeny tiny. It's not Luc vient de se couper les cheveux. See how British that sounds? Luc vient de se couper les cheveux. Keep the consonant small. Off you go. Nice! Now practice coming out of the first one into the second one. So you're coming out, so you did a lovely job of the, God, there's avocado all over my bloody hand. You did a good job of going from the open bit into the small bit. Do the way around. Luc vient de se couper les cheveux. Yeah, do you see what I mean? Do the other way around as well. Luc vient de se couper les cheveux. Nice! The train didn't come off the tracks. Now, that with any grammatically correct sentence, can I make a really good point, guys? Can you say this sentence? Can you turn your eyes away? Can you not? She's got lovely eyes, but can we not do a carol and be like Captain Scarlet and the Mistrons and do this with the eyes? Can you not be doing this? Because that means you're reading it, all right? So nobody read it. If it doesn't make sense to you, just say, Luke's just cut his hair. Luc vient de se couper les cheveux. Luke's eating an avocado. Luc mange un avocat. If it doesn't make sense, don't move on. Don't move on until you can, whatever sentence is on your PC or laptop or iPad or phone, until you can turn your head and say it and know what it means, don't move on. Yeah, I've just done a lesson with Luke. Je viens de faire un cours avec Luke. What was it? Don't bloody move on. Don't bloody move on. Good. I need to go and teach. Good. Now go again then. So go again. Where was the pause between de and the verb? So that's it. So now, but also Vanessa, what should we have done? J'ai besoin de. Think about it on the Do you see how the gorgeousness just stopped? Do you see? Think on the people. We will do exactly the same 2 exercises next time I see you. All right. It might be next Sunday. Let me think. It may well be, or it might be 2 Sundays after that. We'll see how we get on. But it won't be more than 2 weeks. I've committed to that. I want the thinking and I want the joining. That's all I want from you. Plus, as a grammar note, can we all work on the? You'll just email me. I'll send you the video specifically on the If I did this, I would do this. If I had done this, I would have done this. Just so that we've got a grammar project to be working on as well as a vocal project. Good. Lots of love to all of you. Have a great, well, you guys are going to go to bed. So have a great next week. I'll see you soon. Take care. Good job. Bye-bye. Loads of love. Bye, Carol. Bye, Sonia. Bye, Hannah. Good. Lovely. Great. So guys, if you're watching, same thing again. Also, those of you that are watching this that aren't the people in the class, because whatever, I have a Ko-fi account, K-O-F-I, Logic Language Learning. I'll pop the link underneath, and by all means, treat me to a coffee. You don't have to, but it would be very much appreciated. All right, if you want the videos on the what I've been doing about if I did this, I would do this, then do please let me know, and I will send you those videos. Keep the going. Okay, loads of love. Speak to you guys soon.